So our next singer today is Ogma. Ogma is our student of the week.
Oh,
yay!
Congratulations.
Yes.
I think I saw that online.
Yeah. So he just wants to work on his high notes and transitions. And this is I Dreamed a Dream and Tom Ellis and Dennis Haybert rendition. So I didn't know this before. I had to kind of look it up to see what he was going for. Because I just knew the musical, or the Les Mis version anyway. So any advice is welcome. And he's kind of duetting himself here, so have a look.
Duetting.
I dreamed a dream, time's gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love will never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. But I was young and not afraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was the ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night with the voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. And still I dream she'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But they're all dreams that cannot be, and they're all storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. No life has killed the dream. A dream.
Wow.
Wow, that was
That's, yeah.
that was the other
so
end of the
overwhelmed.
spectrum from your last performance on this student reviews.
Wow. How so? What do you feel like? How do you feel?
Well, it feels like what he did last time, like
Yeah.
was I think more in your wheelhouse, and this is like the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
style-wise
bad.
is different.
Yeah.
And I think there's parts in here where I think he's going into like big Ogma power mode, where he's singing those high notes like out, and it sounds
where I
really
like it,
good.
yeah.
Which honestly, yeah, those are the parts that kind of make our ears perk up. I'm like, oh my gosh, something really good is happening here right now.
So can you play the melody
Yeah.
from the beginning?
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
So
Sorry.
what I caught there on the first one, I dreamed a dream. Now to me it was a little nasal. What does that mean? It's going into your nose. It's getting behind the soft palate, and I'm thinking maybe your tongue was a little too high. I dreamed a dream. It was getting to the uri of it.
Yeah, something is happening for you where I think this happens only when he's kind of holding back a little. It's the beginning of the song. He's trying to be soft. And so because I don't notice the same when he's singing out and giving a lot of volume, I think then you're singing out, you're singing past your lips, you're projecting, you're giving it tons of energy. I think when you're holding it in, you're really holding it physically in your mouth. Like you're not letting that sound out. It sounds to me like it's just kind of
holding back.
circulating. Yeah.
Now, so look at the very first word is an ah. Ah, ee, ah, ee, ah, right?
Yeah.
I dreamed a dream. So you can open it up a little bit more. Let it out. Yeah.
Well, I feel like, I mean, I think he's opening his mouth. I feel like the sound is not coming out.
It's getting stuck behind the soft palate.
So you have to, I mean, I think
I
we said
question the
dust
tongue.
already.
I
Yeah.
think the tongue's coming up.
So even when you're singing soft, I think just do always make sure you're singing out and past your lips and projecting that and not kind of holding it in, because it sounded like this. It's, to me, it sounds like I'm envisioning the sound like swirling around kind of right on your soft palate, sort of in like the back of your mouth, and it just doesn't really come out. It just resonates in there, and so then it kind of finds a home to resonate in your head, and it gets a little nasal.
Yep, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
But then when you get to the part where you're really letting it out again, the old Ogma we know came back. And,
Yeah. So I think it has to do with you just wanting to hold back on those soft parts, which is great stylistically, but I think it's making your voice go a little nasal, which, so just focus on getting it out.
And you could do that.
Yeah. Just 'cause it helps. Yeah. But what a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Was there any other notes that you had for?
Oh no, I think what you're doing exercise wise is obviously making improvements in your voice. This was a bit of a challenge, I think, because the lower notes were actually even low for you.
So low. Oh my gosh. So very low.
Just down there,
So
right?
yeah, I don't know that I even want to criticize. Like,
Yeah,
they're like a
I-
little growly, gravelly sort of for you, and that's just because.
So
you're
if it's low for
insanely
you, we know it's low.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but keep up the work and the pace, because you're definitely onto something.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, you're putting so much emotion into your performance, and I think that's what I'm realizing is now just is really uniquely you, the way
Yeah.
that you perform it. I feel like you're building a brand.
Yeah.
So I like it. It's very cool.
Well done.
Yeah, very good.